All Stop Sports. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Back with another video. We're going to talk some more boxing on this one, but first and foremost, shout out to the LDBC. Now, this is my post-fight reaction to Deontay Wilder defending his WBC heavyweight title against Luis King Kong Ortiz tonight. And congratulations to the Bronze Bomber as he improves to 40-0 with 39 knockouts as he stops Ortiz in the 10th round. And let me break down the fight for you tonight. Very impressive victory by Deontay Wilder, because Luis Ortiz came out early, sharp, and he was ready to win. Wilder was not able to get his jab going, which was causing him to be ineffective in the early rounds. Ortiz was banking in the rounds early, but that's not something to concern yourself with when you're watching Deontay Wilder, because we've seen him drop the early rounds before in his performances, and his power always separates himself and is the difference. But what happened is in the 5th round, he ended up catching Luis Ortiz with a solid right hand and dropped him. Now, to Ortiz's credit, he got up and he survived the remaining of the 5th round. He came out in the 6th round, and I gave that to Deontay Wilder as well. I thought he was carrying his momentum into the rest of the fight, and he was eventually going to get the stoppage in the middle of the fight. But I was incorrect. Luis Ortiz turned the tide in the 7th and ended up catching Deontay Wilder with a short counter inside right hook, which staggered Wilder and caused Wilder have to go into survival mode. I was very impressed with Deontay Wilder at this point, because there was about a minute and a half left in the round, and he was able to hold, clinch, and survive. Ortiz ended up throwing a lot of shots. I thought what he did most impressive in that 7th round, besides countering with that right hook, was the body work. That slowed Wilder down going into the 8th round. That led me to have some concern going into the 8th round, because I didn't know how Wilder was going to be able to come out of the corner. As long as he was able to make it through the 8th, the fight was going to be a different fight heading into the final rounds. And that's exactly what happened. Even though I didn't give Deontay Wilder the 8th round, he was able to withstand the attack of Luis King Kong Ortiz and survive that round, which was key. And going into the 9th round, Wilder was able to withstand that round as well and regain some of his momentum, and I gave him the 9th round. Now, going into the 10th round, Ortiz's corner was imploring him that this was his opportunity. It was time for him. This was his chance to go on and become the heavyweight champion of the world. Everybody was on the edge of their seats going into round 10. And what happened? Deontay Wilder ended up closing the show. He landed a solid right hand to Luis King Kong Ortiz's head, and it staggered him. Ortiz couldn't survive this attack. He goes down. The ref gives him a 10 count. Ortiz ends up getting up, but after that, it was all she wrote. Deontay Wilder ended up coming in with a short uppercut to close the show. The ref called it out, and Deontay Wilder is still the WBC heavyweight champion. Congratulations on this performance. He looks forward to getting Anthony Joshua at the end of the year, as long as Joshua can get through Joseph Parker at the end of this month. But I'm proud to say Deontay Wilder is our heavyweight champion of the world, and it's an honor to watch him perform. This is All Stop Sports, and I'm